Hey everybody, Dreamlight Kingdom here with another Dreamlight Valley Roundup video for you. Earlier today, Gameloft shared the patch notes for Update 4, and this time they gave us a look at some of the content updates we can expect to see this Wednesday, April 5th. Needless to say, there are some pretty big changes coming, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. Make sure you stick around until the end of the video to hear about a potential character teased in the patch notes and to hear all about Dreamlight Valley's next event. Alright, first up we have the bug fixes. There are a number of quests receiving fixes. For example, the Missing Prince quest will now probably spawn the memory needed to progress. A restaurant makeover fixed an issue which would prevent the player from completing the quest when they entered the restaurant, and the Sunstone fragment has been altered to further differentiate it from a night shard. For a full list of quests receiving fixes, check out the patch notes. I'll leave a link in the description below. Moving on from quests, there are still a number of bug fixes coming with this update. For example, players should no longer encounter issues initiating a hangout with Eric. Companion behavior has been improved to reduce the chance of being blocked in by them. They fixed an issue which prevented some players from feeding critters while they had a training manual in their inventory. The spacecraft porthole window should now properly display a space background. Players who had the blue clothing bag blocked in Moana's home will now find that they can access it. They've also fixed an issue preventing some players from tracking quests in the menu, along with fixing an issue in which a small number of players reported Star Path rewards disappearing after restarting their game. An issue in which some Nintendo Switch users would encounter a black screen when entering the Wally realm has now been fixed. The small number of Mac users who encountered crashes upon entering the Sunlit Plateau should now find that issue has been fixed. Players can now pick up flowers in the frosted biomes without any issues. They fixed an issue which caused certain quest items to remain in players' inventories after completing the relevant quests. A stitch motif has been adjusted. The game will also receive various localization fixes, various audio and visual fixes, and various premium shop fixes. No word on what that means specifically, so we'll have to wait and see. Don't forget, the game will receive more bug fixes, optimizations, and stability improvements not listed in these patch notes, so if your issue wasn't listed here, don't worry, it might still be fixed with this update. Okay, on to the part you've all been waiting for. What updates are coming on Wednesday? Thankfully, there's a pretty big chunk of stuff, so let's get right into it. First up, we have confirmation that Simba and Nala will be arriving not only with their realm, but with their very own version of Pride Rock. No mention of Timon, Pumbaa, or Rafiki, so I would expect them to show up in another update. On top of new characters and a new realm, we have an all-new Star Path. This time it's themed to the Disney parks. Players who complete this Star Path will receive their very own Pixar Pal-Around, Dumbo Ride, and the Mad Tea Party to place in your valley. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll be able to ride these given the scale of the ride vehicles, but maybe that will change in a future update. As with every update, Scrooge McDuck's has received a new shipment of items, including new bathroom equipment, mushroom-inspired sets, and more. New items are on their way to the premium shop, including a new house skin themed after Eric's castle and Dreamlight-infused animal companion. Speaking of animal companions, you'll be able to craft new interactive items for your animal companions, including houses, feeders, and more. Each companion is also getting an all-new selfie pose for you to use in photo mode. The Well-Fed bonus is getting an update. Players will now find that they have an increased chance for a critical hit when the Well-Fed update is active. On top of that, players will now be able to hover on Dreamlight, moving through the valley even faster. For those who don't know, the Well-Fed bonus is when you eat cooked food while your stamina bar is full. You'll gain a little yellow overcharge bar that gives you a boost in speed along with these new additions. Egg fans, rejoice! There will be an extravaganza event in the valley from April 8th to the 29th. No more details were provided, so it might be a few days before we know exactly what this event means, but I'm expecting more Dreamlight challenges involving gift giving and cooking, and some egg-themed rewards. Last but certainly not least, there is a line in the patch notes that tells us to go talk to Buzz about some new alien sightings in the valley. No further details were provided, but the community certainly has some thoughts about what it could be, with players suggesting everything from the addition to Angel, or even Jumba and Pleakley, to characters like Zurg, or possibly even the little green men joining. But my hope is that this means we will finally see Eve in our valley. Thankfully, we don't have to wait very long, as we'll hopefully find out on Wednesday exactly what this means. Alright, now I turn things over to you. What do you think that line about Buzz is hinting at? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe so you're always up to date with the latest Dreamlight Valley news and speculation. You can find me on social media like Twitter, TikTok, and Twitch. Thanks for watching and have a great day.